subtracting integers, and this time let's focus on subtracting a negative from a negative. So a negative integer minus another negative integer, and see how we're going to go about executing this kind of an equation. Again, we have the number line. So we have a negative integer, something like -5, and we're going to subtract another negative integer, like -4. Sorry, we'll close that out in red. Okay, so we know where we're starting. We know we're starting at -5. We always kind of use our number line as a visual reference right over here. Actually do that in yellow because it's a little bit clearer to see. Okay, well, so how are we going to do this? We're subtracting a negative. So if you remember from when we had a positive value when we subtracted a negative, if we have our -5 right here, if we have this sort of double negative situation where we have the negative and we have a negative, we have a subtraction sign, then a -4. Remember, we can kind of carry this over here, turn it sideways, and turn it into an addition sign, and then that kind of gets rid of it. So that turns into -5 plus 4, which we just worked on adding integers. So now we've turned this into -5 plus 4. So that double negative means we'll actually, on the number line, we'll head to the right however many spaces we need to, which is 4 in this case. So we would say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. I should have been at -5 right over there. Fix that right over there. Should have been -5. So if we move our 4 spaces over, catch my little error right over there, that gets me to -1, which is where we want to be. -5 plus a +4 should get you -1, and that matches up with the number line now that I made that correction. So let's try another one over here. Let's try a -10. Let's go a higher value. And let's subtract a -15. Let's see what we get here. So again, we know where we start. We start at -10. It's on the number line. We're not doing anything about that one. I can just rewrite it as -10. Then we come over here though. This is where I have my subtraction. I have my -15. This is where I can come in here, take this over here, turns this into that plus, get rid of it there, and now I've turned this into -10 plus 15. And if I have a -10 and then I have a +15, if I would get, I believe, a +5 as an answer. Let's check the number line. I'm -10. I move 15 spaces this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 gets me right at 5, which is what I got right over there. So remember, just like we did when we had a positive value, we subtracted a negative, make that little carryover right there, change it to addition, and then it's easier to solve when you set that equation.